Good morning, everyone. I welcome you all to Gyan Trishna. Here on this platform, we are going to discuss today what to read in newspaper. We are starting with the newspaper of 7th Feb 2022, The Hindu. You can see few of the articles which are very important for today. Like the first one, Center to tweak no build zone around monuments. Then there is another one, rare insect sighted in Seychelles. So we are going not just to see that what are those headlines, but also how to read them. So let's first start with the first one, Center to tweak no build zone around monuments. Now this is on page 1. On page 1 you will find this news. It is the only one important news on page 1. Here basically the government is now going to change some norms related to construction around the monuments, the historical monuments. Earlier we have one act. So you have what you have to do, you have to read about this act, Ancient Monument and Archaeological Site and Remains Act 1958. First, it was amended in 2010 and it declared that 100-meter radius of protected monuments as prohibited area and 300-meter radius as regulated area. So what is the changing norm now? How it is going to affect those monuments? That is what you have to read in this particular news article. This was on page 1, the only important news on page 1. Next, on page number 4, you will find one article, Satkosia making fresh attempts to become a suitable tiger habitat. So this Satkosia Tiger Reserve is there. It was declared a tiger reserve around 15 years ago. And this is also very famous because the first ever interstate tiger relocation program in India was launched in this Satkosia Tiger Reserve. You can see even in this image it is written here. The tiger was relocated from the Kanha Reserve Forest to the Satkosia Tiger Reserve in Orissa. So you have to read about this news article also. Whenever some tiger reserves or national parks are there in the news, then you have to know about it. What you can see, where it is located, okay, what are the rivers which are passing through it, what are the species which are found in here, and what is the climatic condition in that area. So you can read about those things related to this particular Satkosia Tiger Reserve. Moving on page 5, you have again one very important news related to environment. There is an insect which has been sighted in Seychelles. Okay, so this black percher or black ground skimmer, that is one insect, a species of dragonfly which has been sighted in Seychelles. So you have to read about it. Here it is also given what is the IUCN status of this species and where it is found other than India. Because you have seen UPSC has asked questions related to that. Like they have given Asiatic lions are found only in India. These type of questions might also be asked. So you have to be prepared for that. So read these particular dimension from this news on page 5. Then on editorial page, you have two very important editorials. First one is weighing in on a health data retention plan. Now in this, basically the talk is about National Health Authority. Okay, so this National Health Authority for this administrating this Ayushman Bharat digital mission, it has started a consultation process, okay, on how to retain the health data. How to retain the health data. Now, what can be the advantage? Like for the persons, for the if we talk about the patients, if their health data are with the maybe the daily care provider or maybe with the doctors, healthcare providers, then they can analyze the previous trends, the previous medications and all, and accordingly they can suggest medicines or they can suggest treatment. But there are some risks also, and those risk balances the need of such policy. And if we have to make this health data, if we have to do this, if we have to make this thing a normal, then we need some possible safeguards also. So all these things are given in detail. This is a very comprehensive editorial. Here you will get the need for such policy. Basically, you will also find the possible benefits and risk associated with this policy and what can be the way forward. So it is like a mains answer type editorial. You can take notes from here also, and this one is very important. Next important article is on page 7, the another editorial page. Here it is about India's return to Central Asia. Now, in this article, it has been discussed why Central Asia is important. What is the significance of Central Asia in the present global politics? So, and why India needs to invest there? What can be the possible benefit? And if India is not going, what can be the risk? So, if India is returning in the Central Asia region, if India is taking active participation in this Central Asia region, so what are the benefits? And at the same time, the challenges are also mentioned here. So this particular editorial is again very important for international relation. So those who are from PSIR background, or simply if you have to prepare for GS paper 2, this particular editorial is very important. So these are some of the most important articles which are there in the Hindu today. Do read them and keep reading newspapers. All the best. Thank you. And you can join us on our Telegram channel, Gyan Trishna. The link is given here in the details also. Thank you.